What's good? What's good, people? This your boy Scott Lewis, Apartment Gamer More, Brooklyn Nets Stoop Edition. What's good? Players for keep. You won to watch. You the first one in the chat. What's up, man? What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? What's good? Another day, another day. Player, you gotta send me your. I'm gonna give you my email. I'm gonna send you my email. Send me the address to where to send the sports watch. What's up, JD? What's good, man? What's good? I'm sorry, JD. I gave it to the first person. Players for keep was on point. That motherfucker was on point, dude. I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna give away more stuff, so don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. Jamal, what's good? Jamal, what's good, man? Another day, another dollar. That's all that count. Oh, JD gonna ready curse me out. You came in second. You was the second one. You was one behind. Player was on point. Dude was on point. Don't worry, man. I'm gonna give away some more stuff, man. You'll settle for a ticket. Yo, I'm gonna see if I can get some tickets though. I'm gonna definitely give away some gear. Definitely. I'm just waiting for my money to come in. I'm paying out of my pocket. I ain't got no sponsors or nothing, man. I have to pay everything out of my own pocket. But that's cool. I'm good with it. I appreciate you being here though. Because we got a long summer before any real action, man. I can't. Well, we got a long way to go. A month and a half. Well, not really. It's really not that long. But for content, we're gonna just be talking about the same thing. So I'm gonna keep streaming anyway. I'm gonna keep the podcast going. Yo, we got John in the house. What's up, John? What's good? We got John in the house on the stoop. What's good, John? You there, John? I hear you, but I don't hear you.
Scott, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. I hear you.
How's your day going?
Okay, everything's good. What's good, man?
Yeah, as far as the MPJ stuff goes, if a deal isn't agreed to this month, there's not a whole high chance he stays. So we'll find out the next few weeks if he's somewhat on this team, or he'll likely not be on this team. Like, they have to make the decision sooner rather than later.
Do you think? Let me ask you a question, John. Do you think that there's another team out there that's willing to pay him $40 million right now? Yeah, you think there's somebody out there that's going to pay him $40 million?
I mean, as far as other teams go, I mean, the Warriors could be a team. They haven't made any moves yet, and they're a team that's, facing potentially the end of Curry's window with them. So maybe there's a move there with MPJ. Like, there's a few destinations potentially. Again, it depends on the teams that haven't made moves yet. Orlando, they haven't made a move yet. They're an expensive team. Like, you can find a way to move off MPJ as far as salary. It just depends on the team that really wants him, and can you get something decent in return? Again, this is where Marks has to either swim or sink again.
Yeah, but it's difficult to move a 28-year-old and at the cap at the money he's demanding, And the way these teams are structured now, they are in dire straits, man. They are trying to stay out of that second apron badly. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to be in that second apron at all. Yeah, John, you there? Yeah.
Yeah, I think the one thing you have to take in mind with MPJ is that I think most likely they want a 2-year extension with a descending salary. But if this guy wants 40 plus mil the next 3 years, that's likely a non-starter. So really, MPJ has to be the one that's willing to take a slight pay cut if he wants to stay on this.
Oh well, if he takes a pay cut, then why he can't stay here? Then I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, if he take a pay cut, then. Because, I mean, we ain't not, even if we pay him his full salary, say we pay him his full salary, we still have space to have him, at least temporarily, until otherwise. I mean, listen, it's up to John. It's up to Sean. It's up to Sean. It's up to Sean, man. It's up to Sean how this is going to move out. You know? You there, John?
What were you saying, Scott?
I said it's up to Sean how he moves this, how he moves to get this player. Either keep him or let him go. I mean, it's a difficult move right now. For a lot of teams.
I wouldn't say it's difficult to move MPJ. Again, it depends on what's. I would try to get a younger player potentially for MPJ. Like we talked about Jalen Duran. If that situation doesn't work out, we talked about Franz Wagner. Like there are pivot moves here. It just depends on, if we can pull something off.
Yeah. I mean, I know how you feel about getting Duran. So I know how you feel about our center position. But my thing is, the MPJ thing is kind of like the biggest thing, I mean, it's money-wise, it wouldn't fit a lot of teams. I really don't think it'll fit a lot of teams. Hey, what's up? What's good? LB? What's good, man? I'm gonna put the link in the chat. If you want to come in.
But yeah, Scott. I just think for Nets, if you do want to trade MPJ, try to get a young player that's going to add to your core as opposed to just more role guys. Like that's what you don't want if you move off MPJ. Like you don't just want to get role guys in, you want to get an impactful piece to add to the team. So that's where the dilemma is.
Did you see the thumbnail?
Yeah, I see it. I know.
You got the name now, John Marks.
Hey, it's always like the BK Nets, but I'll roll with the punches, man.
What's up, LB?
There's value for MPJ. At the end of the day,
I think there's value, but my question, John, is who can spend the money on him? It ain't but so many teams only a couple of teams that got enough cash to get him on without, and even if they trade something, it's going to be a difficult move, man.
You have to match salary too, and that's where the
we got LB on the house. What's up, LB? What's good?
That guy fits your timeline very well right now, and that could align with Michael and Yegor. So if the Magic, let's say, are a middle of the road team again, and they need a veteran player like MPJ to add some type of structure, we can do something like that potentially. So again, it has to come down to the salaries too. Can they match?
John, make your answer shorter because you blocked
So
out,
that's one
and
way
we
to
missed
go. And again, the
half of
Dylan
what you
Durant
said.
stuff as well.
We missed half of what you said.
On this beat real quick, bro. I just want to flow on this beat real quick, bro. Let me just spit my 16 real quick, bro.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Nah, I'm playing. I ain't gonna say no 16.
you messing with John Marks, man. That's John Marks. We got the answer. We got Breezy, we got Parthon, we got LB on the house. What's up, guys? What's good?
Yo, I'm good. I'm just, listening to you guys. I just came in, but just as Mark, who's on X, said, there's no trade value for him,
Yeah,
right now. I mean, I guess I have to, give in to that thought. It's true.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, $40 million is a lot of bread, man.
Yeah, and because you're only having them as a rental,
right?
Some team it'll have to be a unique situation. But the other thing is, Scott, for me, I'm prepared to just do that, wait for the best case scenario, and if nothing comes, just let them go for free.
Yeah, you have no choice. I mean,
no. I mean, you do have a choice because you can re-sign them, but I don't think we should re-sign them.
Yo, Scott, I just want to say, bro, when I do my video, can I have some of this footage, or can you help me, bro? I feel like I'm floating in the sky right now, bro. I feel like a kite.
Yo, listen, I got some more footage that will blow your mind,
this is top 10 footage right here, bro.
I got some of Brooklyn Bridge.
That's Starberry Land right there.
Yo, nah, bro. Like, seriously, I'm doing a video where we met at. Not there, but I'm gonna take some of the footage there, and then hopefully you can help me with some of the footage, like put together a video before the show come on. It's gonna be, the intro video. And yeah, man, I want everybody to be there. Whoever there, I'm gonna just ask if y'all cool with being in the intro of my show. And I definitely need Scott help, bro. I'm telling you, bro, this shit top 10, my nigga. I can't even lie to you, bro. Like, seriously, bro. I know all these places, bro. Like, that's right there downtown, across the street from the Barclays. I bought a TV from that PC Richards.
You bought a washing machine from that PC Richards.
Yeah. I bought my big screen from there. I bought my big screen from the PC Richards right there. Yo, y'all heard the cyclone turn 100 years old? Y'all heard that shit?
Yeah.
Yo, I know that's true. I know that's true.
That shit sound 100 years old, right?
That's still one of the only running wooden roller coasters.
Yeah, one of very few. I think there's a couple, but that's it. And I don't even think some of them are running. You're right.
I think they said the same. I took my kids to Macy's on
last
34th.
weekend, man.
I think they said the same thing about the Macy's, the wooden escalator in there. That's one of the few running still,
Hey kid, y'all listen, players for Keep One to watch, man. I had a giveaway, guys.
What was the watch?
Oh, matter of fact, where's it at? Here it is, right here. Let me show you. Yeah, it's a fitness watch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Look at you. You see that, Breezy? Step it up.
Yeah, I thought dude misspelled wrench. I thought he was just trying to be a moderator. I ain't know Scott was the big dog like that, giving out watches and all that. I thought he misspelled wrench. My bad.
Yeah, I was giving away a watch.
Listen, that's a great idea to build your show. I just don't have it like that, but if I did, I would do it too.
You know them rubber bracelets? Get one of them rubber bracelets with the name of your show or the name of your channel on it, and then give them out. And then that way you still promoting your show too.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So hell yeah.
I was looking to getting T-shirts, but they so expensive.
Yeah, but them kids love them things. You know, them little silicone bracelets.
That's a really good idea. I might bring it with me when they do practice in the park.
Yeah, that would be the sweet time, you know, because then you're getting them, and all the kids will want them and all that, you know. And
yeah,
bro, this nigga got a whole speedboat going under the bridge, bro. Like,
yeah.
Yo, nah, bro. This shit is top 10. I'm just watching the background.
Yeah.
This shit is incredible, bro.
Yeah, I got Coney Island and everything. Yeah.
Oh, it's on the beach?
Yeah, I was on the beach flying the drone.
Nah, this shit, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, you really, I told you, yo, if somebody know the Brooklyn Nets, man, tell them to hire Scott, man. He do good camera work. That's no bullshit. He pulled out a telescope at practice in the park. This nigga put out a telescope camera, bro. That shit was a telescope camera. I ain't never seen no regular shit like that. I was taking a picture off my phone. This nigga pulled out some. That shit was heavy, bro. Pause. That shit's crazy.
Yo, did they say when practice in the park is?
No, not yet. It's usually around September.
It's October. It's early October. Yeah, it's early October.
Yeah.
It's like right before.
I don't know, man. They didn't warm me out over the last few years, man. I haven't gone in a few years.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. They food vendors, they be fire.
Yeah, that's
Them
true.
Food vendors be fire, bro. Like, oh man, everything you could want. They got chicken, all type of rice, Caribbean food, Spanish empanadas, everything you want.
I think
there,
Scott, Pod is saying free pod. Maybe he thinks he's trapped or something. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
He on the panel. He on the panel right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm seeing the other part that's saying free him. This counter. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as the Jimmy Butler thing doesn't look bad. You know what I mean? But I think it's unrealistic to think that they want. You know, I think it's unrealistic for us to think we're gonna get draft capital. Like, you know, a quick first. You know.
Right.
I think they said 2028. But John is always making deals that make us look good. So.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the situation. It does
take
right
two
now,
teams, though.
Yeah. The situation right now with the Nets and the rest of the league is, you know, I think the big moves are gone already, to be honest. Any little move now, a lot of teams don't want to be in that second apron, man.
And here's the deal with Butler. If you ended up trading MPJ for Butler, it's like you almost got to turn around and almost, settle with Butler. Right. Buy him out. Because he's not going to be a good soldier on the team.
For sure.
If he's not getting 30 plus minutes, he's not going to be happy.
But so I think the upside for Trey Murphy is way too much for teams to, not unless you're taking a run at the title. MPJ is that gun that a team that's going to make a run. That's how I feel. I could be wrong.
What is the incentive with New Orleans giving up Trey Murphy? That's what I don't understand that. Why?
Why would they?
Why would they give up the player who has shown that he could score and he could defend? So, and he's already signed. So why are they giving him up for a guy that's in the last year of his contract?
Right, exactly. Yeah, I don't find it feasible for a team to do it. Not unless the Nets give up some number one picks.
It sounds like only a Nets thing. Unless the Nets give up a pick, right?
Yeah, I mean that's not. And picks are going to be like gold, and with this, the way that things are going on, number one picks are gold, man.
Or not, because we don't know. We don't know how it's going to shake out. I have a feeling they're going to have to come back and revisit that whole thing with the weighted lottery. They're going to have to come back and fix that, because just making it so that they are nothing, that doesn't make any sense, I mean, to making it so that anybody not in the lottery has as much a chance. That's not how you make a league work. It sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah, a kid, MPJ in the first and 3 seconds. 3 seconds for Franz. That would be nice.
Yeah, he's saying that's a John trade.
That's John.
John said he'd do it tomorrow, right?
That's a John.
No, but I'm sorry. John would be holding out and say, no, give us Paulo too. But then he'd be worried about whether Paulo could work out on there. Y'all gonna have to educate me about what these, is there such a thing as a power forward anymore or small forward?
I think wings is the thing. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Just wings, man. Everybody want a wing. Everybody got a wings.
Yeah, they got wings, point guards, and lob threats, right?
Yeah.
So there's 3 positions now. I mean, unless you're what do they call that guy that not the lob threat, the other guy. I can't even remember. But they're so crazy with the way they look at basketball. Yo, I know that they get mad at old fogey fans like me, but what about when these dudes who played the game are saying that? Does that mean they're like that too?
That's a good question. We got Paul
because
on the house.
I hope he actually turns his mic on this time. Hopefully he's not at work.
I was muted by the host.
Oh, I'm sorry if I muted you.
That's what you meant by free him, right?
Yeah. I was trying to unmute him.
I didn't want to say it out in the open,
No, it's okay. It's okay.
So
I was trying to mute you, but I couldn't mute you.
But I know you got my post earlier about the Kyrie.
What about Kyrie?
About Kyrie, I guess when he was giving that lesson to those 2 young guys, to that comedians, kids and stuff. But I said that's the whole thing, man. People don't. I get maybe fans, they don't want to get old, like they feel like they're getting old if they start looking at it this way. But man, when you like Jaylen Brown and you're like Kyrie and you just for the culture, I'm like, man, F all that other stuff. Yeah. I'm riding with y'all,
Yeah, no, I outside of basketball wise, I'm aligned with those guys, but
yeah,
the basketball side of it, there's a lot of lessons to be learned there. Like guys when they're that rich, they're not here to win basketball games anymore. Like they're about all their other things that make them the persona that they are, And
did you notice what did you guys notice that post that Bosch put up there for either Instagram or something like that, or TikTok, where he was saying, man, all these veterans, there's a lot of guys that can help basketball teams, but they're not signed yet, the Westbrooks and the James Hardens and all them, and he's like,
I thought OKC signed Westbrook. I guess that was a fake news.
But that's what Bosch said, that there's a lot of good guys out there that can still play, And that he said
What?
back when he was a youngster, when you got to 36, 37, you didn't stay in shape anymore. But nowadays, with the way these guys stay in shape, if they could stay in shape, they could still play.
It's the money though.
Yeah.
It's the money. Like think about what this cap has done.
Right.
This new CBA has LeBron James playing on a 2-year minimum contract.
Yeah, think about it, right?
Well, but you also have to say
I mean, I know he's not LeBron James,
he's
but
41. Yeah.
you know what I'm
No,
saying?
he's still better than he's still a top 100 guy. Put it that way.
He had, like, do you understand what LeBron James, and of course I understand he's earned all his money already, and he's earning buku bucks out off the court.
Yeah.
You know, but still, marginal players. Like earlier, you were saying, well, why is Trey Murphy looking to be traded, or they're looking to trade him? It's because of this new CBA. There are people that either are paid or going to get paid, and they don't want any parts of that second apron.
Right, exactly.
People like I kind of been on a warpath today with Net fans because like these trade ideas, they're so immature. Like
the numbers don't match.
The numbers don't make any sense. And why do the Nets have to be the team that jumps out the window and signs some fringe player?
Right.
The 29 teams, most of them in better shape than us, don't want this player. There's plenty of teams that are like one player away. They don't want this player. And the reason why is because they don't want to have 27, 30 mil, 25 mil on the cap.
Right.
And the difference between signing Yegor and Mikael Brown Jr. back, or, doing something that actually moves the needle, they get caught up in these players. Like, who? I mean, I wanted Peyton Watson at one time, but y'all understand? Like, his team offered him Cam Thomas money.
Yeah.
They offered him 4 years, or was it 5 years? 5 years, 70 mil.
5 years, 70. Yeah.
And Nets fans was falling all over themselves for this player. Like, I give Marks plenty of stick, but if you look at it, these are his draft picks. Of course, he believes in them. He has to believe in them.
Well, that's why you even draft him, right?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You drafted him. Now you gotta give him minutes and develop them.
Yeah.
And you can't bring in players who's gonna get in the way. Like, what would be better, Scott? Think about this. What would be better for the Nets? That Josh Minot arrives and is a player, or you signing a guy that plays the same position as Josh Minot and never sees you understand? It doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't make any sense, because if you sign that other player, you're spending more money
and you got to play him now.
Now you got to play him, and you're not really getting more talent. Minot might be the actual talent that you needed.
Right. And now you've marginalized him because he's not the glittery name that everybody like
that fans want. Right.
They get obsessed about these players. Like, this player scored 4.9 points per game in the playoffs.
Right.
He only got 14 minutes in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And people telling me about some arbitrary streak. Cam Thomas averaged 24 for a season, and he's not in the league.
Right.
Like, you can't get gassed up in these players. Like, you gotta see what Dayron is. I will never sit here and lie to Nets fans and say, oh, Dayron is better than Duran. Even though I hear a lot of that. Yeah. LBL, I know you hear it too. But fine, you drafted him. You developed him in your program. He's been here 5 years. He's 25 years. He's been here longer because he came into the league at 19.
Right.
He's 24 years old. You got to give him a shot. You've had him stuck behind Nick Claxton
Claxton.
all this time.
That's what I
Now,
thought.
right? You gotta. If I was the GM, I would have taken Duran.
Right.
I would have went for Duran. But I understand the concept that you drafted this player. He's looked good against Duran. Yo, what do you got to lose? You're not winning the championship this year.
No, you're not making a run.
You're
That's
not
for sure.
you're not going to the third round. If you add Peyton Watson, is that gonna win you is that gonna get you to the Eastern Conference Finals? Like what is it
I don't
gonna
think.
do?
I don't think so.
I don't want
It'll look good, but it won't. It might not even look
no
good. To be
it
honest
might
with
just sound good.
you, it just sounds good. Right? Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like all I want them to do right now is continue to develop the players, get them outside, run, let them work with some outside coaching, continue to do what you're doing. Everybody looks physically great. Everybody looks like they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. We'll know in the season if they were. And but outside of that, we just this is the process. You just got to deal with it. Like we don't have our pick next year. I understand all that,
Yeah, I don't
but
understand why we can't just do like you said. Just wait, see what Mano has, and then let's go from there.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Let me
You know,
just
how do you say his name?
let me
Minot
just
or
my
Mano?
not my not
my not
my not my
Jamaican.
not. Yeah, he's Jamaican. All right, he got Jamaican background. Yeah, but let me get players keep players for keep. Send your information to apartment gamer and more at gmail.com. Send me your mailing address. You are the winner of the Sports Watch. I appreciate you, man. Send your mailing address to apartment gamer and more on gmail.com. And thank you. Go ahead, guys. I just wanted to let him know.
Yeah, that's your first keeper, huh?
Yeah,
First winner, right?
yeah, that's my first winner. Thank you, players for keep, winner of the Sports Watch.
Oh man, I gotta see
Look,
when they.
I was gonna ask you, LBL. Like,
Yeah,
I haven't been in the spaces in a minute. What's that been looking like lately? What they talking about now?
I don't know. I started one this morning. I couldn't get no one to come on there because I'm off for the summer. But so
Yeah,
when I couldn't get anyone, I just like it's all good. But I don't know because I haven't been in there
yeah. Not every
a
not
lot lately.
everybody's not everybody's summertime gentleman of leisure like yourself. You.
Yeah. Yeah,
Nah, but
I gotta make sure I get into Fort Greene early on Sunday and get out, man.
oh nah,
What?
Before
definitely.
all the freaks come out at night. Come out.
Yeah, same time every year.
What's going
Same.
on in Fort Greene, LB, on
But
Sunday?
you talking about Afro Punk, right?
Yeah, it's in Fort Greene
You know,
Park.
they have that what do you Soul Summit.
Oh,
Oh,
You
in
know,
oh,
they
Washington
used to
Park,
have
my
it
old
more
stomping
frequently in
grounds.
Fort Greene back
Yeah,
when probably so long ago, back like when Adams was still the borough president or whatever.
nah, it's been a
But
minute. Yo, I saw Lion
but
Babe.
lately, because of gentrification, it's been pretty interesting to check out. Visually.
Nah, everything in the hood is ruined. The block parties is dead. The concerts in the parks, the basketball leagues, everything is just.
different.
I wouldn't
Oh,
even. I just.
speaking of
It's
which,
dead. It's not the
when
same.
Jeff
No, it's
plays,
not the
I think
same.
they play either this week or next week. Like somebody sent me a schedule, so I have to forward it to you, Pod.
All right, Please.
They have a schedule of everyone who's playing uptown in Harlem. I think at Lincoln.
Mhm. No, that's Coney Island.
No,
This.
no, no. I mean, not at the park, Lincoln Park.
Uh, oh, okay. I'm not
But I'll
familiar.
send it to you once I find it or whatever. Because somebody sent it to me, and I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, Jamal
Yeah.
said Old
But
Timers
yeah, because
Day.
all them guys are still, they still got kids trying to find schools, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
And telling you, Scott. Oh, Jamal, Old Timers Day is over.
Is it?
Old Timers Day was last week, I think, in East New York.
Mm.
And then I guess they got one coming up somewhere in another part of Brownsville.
Oh, I was out of town. I was up. I was in Canada.
Yeah.
But
I went to Philly.
yeah, man, just looking at all of these things. Yo, did you see that? Did any of you see that video of Steph's spot?
No, no.
Something he's supposed to be opening up, like a sports facility or something like that.
In the city or
In Brooklyn, where the
in Brooklyn
old Toys R Us was over by
on Fulton Street.
no, the old one, the one the other way over
Oh,
by
okay.
the Belt, the
Oh,
one
okay.
by King's Plaza.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, my stomping grounds when I was a kid. Yeah.
Yeah, so and that's what Steph was saying. He said I used to beg my mom to bring me here when I was a kid to get me some toys, and now I'm turning it in. Look on his Instagram. He probably has
You,
a reel
you
for
got
it.
to be careful though because the market on commercial real estate is different. Brick and mortar stores are going out of business,
Yeah,
and a lot of people are getting caught paying the rate of what it would be if business was still popping for them. You gotta take the commercial real estate dudes for all they got because they can't fill those places. People will work remote. No, everybody shops online. There, there's no need for like 50 Toys R Us anymore.
is that why? I was thinking that's why it looked like that. Like when I went down I was at the studio, Pirate Studios down on in Williamsburg. And I was
Mhm.
looking at while I was around there, and I'm looking at all these people. I guess it was like a week ago Sunday when they had the soccer game still on, and all of these women, all these beautiful women out there and everything. But I'm looking at how many different clubs they have out there.
Yeah.
It's like that's the new Lower Manhattan or something, because it's like they have so
Yes.
many spots out there, but they look like they're run the same way. Like what you said, like they can't possibly fill up the space, so they do like day parties. Like here's a party from 12 to 12, and then the other place will have the party from 12 to 8 or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, it's so crazy how Bed-Stuy has like a little, speakeasy type joint on every other block now. And it's such a like you can't get a parking spot on the block at night because everybody's driven to your neighborhood and partying,
Oh,
you know.
I didn't even go around. I didn't even go around like my brother's way because he's down south right now. But he lives over by the Stoop. He lives over by Prospect Park. But I didn't
Yeah.
even go over there. Like once August comes, then they have all those backyard parties. All up and down on Flatbush and everything. But I don't know if that's changed or not because I ain't been there so long.
I was thinking about doing this. I was thinking about the next time I'm either at a Nets camp or whatever, and I don't like inviting athletes onto my daughters, but my daughters know Brooklyn,
Right.
and to get them kind of like to do other things than just to go to Ten Oak or go do the rich basketball player thing. You could do the young dude thing. You could club hop throughout the whole entire borough. Like I feel sorry for basketball players in a way. Like they got to protect themselves. They like what is someone like a Drake Powell gonna do in New York City? New York City eat him alive. He probably inside the house playing Yu-Gi-Oh cards or something. I don't know,
It's
but
safer that way.
it
Yeah.
is, it actually is safer that way. You're right about that, but they young. You know what I'm saying? Like you- I could tell Yegor is living his life. That's for sure. At least he looked like it. But I don't know, man. I feel like if Drake could just like you know what, LBO, you're the teacher. You're the academician. Could you maybe think of what we could do to help Drake Powell break out of it?
I wish I knew the
Nah, there's not
answer.
anything I can say other than, hopefully he'll build his confidence and he'll become more assertive. And sometimes that I know they say that happens to people who come here who are not from New York. And then when they come back and they go home to their place, then they're like, "Oh, you done got aggressive, like you're in New York now." So maybe that could happen for him.
Yeah. No, it would do so much for the team if he could just work out.
But we all know that basketball is about, especially like coming up in urban areas, it's about, bravado and confidence and all that more than it is sometimes your skills.
Yeah, but he seems to just come from a really nice,
Family.
North Carolina
Yeah.
suburban family, good
Maybe a
Yeah.
good old church
people.
family, right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't even know if they're that, but it just as soon as I saw them, it's just like reminded me of college. I went to Morgan State in Baltimore,
Oh,
and you
okay.
get a lot of people from the DMV that go to school there, and just these upstanding. I worked for the government for 50 years type
Right.
families. I
Right. Right.
raised four
Hmm.
children. They all went to college. They all went to HBCUs. You know what I'm
Just
saying?
good people. Just
Yeah.
good
Just
people.
good people,
Yeah.
that and he probably lived a nice sheltered lifestyle, and he just happens to be a super gifted basketball player.
Right.
And I think everything, like I watching him in the summer league, every problem that he has is mental.
I
It's
think
not
so.
it's not
So let
because
me
he
ask you
can't
this.
physically
It's
do it.
Since
it's
you're
not as
saying that
physical.
about
It's
him,
not as physical.
doesn't it doesn't it sound like all he really needs is the right vet to be ponied up with him and like, yo,
Yes.
like the
Yeah.
same way that like Mad Max said, yeah, I took Shaman Williams under my wing. He's my vet. I mean, he's my rook. He's my rook. Just like that,
Yep.
you could have one of these dudes.
But
You
they
you
don't
gotta go
have
out and get that guy and make
the
sure you
Nets are
have it
so
for him.
young. The Nets are so young, and they got like the type of players that are I was disgusted by even though I'm pretty sure he's a good vet, but Terrence Mann telling these dudes you don't have to be a superstar. You could just you can make a lot of money in this league if you just, lay low and just kind of like, pass the ball and you know what I'm saying? Like he didn't tell them anything like, yo, this is how you get an easy 10 points a night, or you
Right.
add,
Right.
you know what I mean? Nothing,
He didn't
nothing
tell.
to really
He
like.
didn't say
But
you got to
see,
kill
but you
your
see, the
opponent.
reason that what you're saying is interesting because it could more or less reveal why he's limited himself.
You know what? That is true.
That is true.
Because when you say that and you're talking about him saying, like, because I've heard similar things like from Jeff Teague and from them and from Theo Pinson's thing too. Like, yo, you do well, don't mess up the money, don't mess up the bag. You do well, you could do this, and you could. Next thing you know, I'm clocking 14 years in here, and it's like, oh, that was your purpose.
That's what Sean Marks did.
Like, nah, but I'm saying, but
Sean
that's what
Marks
I'm
played for
saying. You
14
sometimes you
years,
have to
yo.
remind them like, well, why did you want to why did you want to come into the league? Did you want to come into the league just so you could brag to all the non-NBA players? Look, Scott, look. look, LBL, look, Pond. I'm in the NBA.
Yeah,
I
We
yeah.
don't
I like
care. We don't
I
care.
like the mentors that they teach the players how to eat. They teach them like a vet that'll be like, all right, don't go to this side of town. There's nothing but
You
holes
know
over
what?
there,
You
or
it's
you know.
funny
Right,
that
right.
you mentioned that because when I took the kids on a trip to, we stayed in Baltimore, and I forgot we was in the theater district, and then there was like a McDonald's across the street, and they said you could go over there, but I'm not sure you want to be over on that side of town.
Are
So
you in
then me and
Baltimore?
two adults
Baltimore.
went over there, and I'm like, yo, this shit, I thought I saw Omar coming. This looked like the wire out here.
Yeah, you probably on the compensate state side of thing.
Yeah, I was on the Coppin State side. Yeah.
Yeah, like Morgan is more on in a suburban type of town.
Right,
You know,
right.
Yeah, yeah.
It's still Baltimore. Don't get me wrong, but you know, it's not like Coppin was terrifying to go to at first.
Yeah, one of my boys went there. He's a Q. Yeah.
You know what's so crazy going to school down south and around the country. We all think New York is the worst thing ever, and then we go someplace like you. Have you ever been to like Calliope Projects or when they still had them? What was the name? Cabrini Green in
Cabrini Green.
Chicago. Yeah,
I've
like
never been to
I've
Chicago.
I've
Me
been to
either.
both, by accident, completely by accident,
Oh wow.
both, and it's
That
the
sounds like my New
pits.
York experience. Whenever I meet a girl and I go to some crazy place, when I get back home, it's like, where she live? For Green Projects. Like, you was out there?
For
Yeah, why not? Castle
yeah,
Hill Projects. I don't know, wherever.
my father said
Wherever they was at.
one time I got in a little trouble at one of the projects around the way. I won't mention which, but my father said you didn't know when you got to the front door this wasn't for you. He said you didn't know when you got to all those buzzers that it wasn't for you, that you
Yeah.
needed to take your ass home.
Should have knew as soon as you got
Wasn't
there.
even working.
Buzzers, you had, but that's how they get you. Just waiting for your dumb ass to buzz and hit apartment CD or C13.
You see that?
Have some Stone and Roberts characters waiting for you on the first floor,
Shit,
straight out of
lobby,
Cooley High.
lobby. You can't even make it to the elevator sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like New York is a treacherous place. It really is. It
You
really
think
is.
so, Pod? You think it's really that
It
bad?
it it isn't really now, but
It wasn't.
I,
It's not like it used to be.
it's not like it used to be. One and two, like when you see like real live gangsters that you grew up with come home from jail and
Right.
then be at the vegan spot eating vegan pancakes and shit like
Right. Yeah.
that. That shit
Yeah.
fucks my head up. But it's still Brooklyn. Like you will get it twisted, but it's still fucking Brooklyn, yo.
Yeah,
You,
that's
you
true.
know,
That's true.
you
It
know, like
But
changed
yeah,
changed a
but they
lot.
still trying to decide what to do with this borough because there's a lot of stuff, there's a lot of moving and shaking going on,
yeah.
and it ain't good. But
Well, well, what y'all think about the size getting divorced and the possibility of maybe one of the Koch brothers buying the team? Are y'all familiar
Uh
with
since
are y'all
I'm
familiar with
since
that?
yeah.
I am recently in that status myself,
Oh,
I'll
my condolences, my
I'll
brother.
refrain from discussing.
You might be biased.
Yeah, I might be a little biased, but
Nah, but it if let's just hope that they don't go into one of those nasty divorces where the team is
Get
left in
involved.
limbo.
Right.
That happened to the Dodgers a few years. They let some bozo buy the team that really didn't have the money to run it, and and then he got divorced, which made it worse, and it drugged the whole team down for a
why
decade.
Why am I thinking like half of the net fan base says we'd rather have Claire, whatever, you know?
Yeah, I'm Team Clara regardless. she, mi- I'm Team Clara. You know what I'm saying? Clara, hit me up. Me and my wife, we take you out to a few bars.
It's like, some of these dudes, they might actually do their research and actually pick a really nice, like a guy like Asai, a guy like what's the Microsoft guy, Gates. They
Gates.
actually go through. They probably go through some vetting and they actually pick a really nice woman, and then they turn out to be like, yeah, this is who you would want to be the mother of your
No,
kids.
Sai is getting divorced because he probably got like a little 24-year-old,
Yeah.
swimsuit model
No,
that
I'm just laughing at because when you look at like Gates and then you look at Melinda Gates, it's like, nah, she meant all it. She thought you was serious when you was talking about you wanted to change the world for the better and you wanted to do all this and donate all this, and she doing it. Meanwhile, you up in here trying
no,
to
she not.
freaking clone people and
You can't trust either one of
collect
these
all
people.
the
These
water in the world and all this evil scientist shit.
LBL, they've done so much BS in Africa is ridiculous, yo. Like the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, not just Africa, Haiti. In
Yeah,
Haiti,
Haiti.
in Haiti, they vaccinated kids and they got sick. Kids who
Yeah.
were healthy,
Yeah.
and in Haiti, they think of Bill Clinton
Hillary.
and Hillary Clinton as the devil. Like it's it they've gone through so much. When the earthquake happened, they
Yeah.
came and built soccer stadiums. Like the
Well,
people was
that trans
People
that
didn't have
trans
no home.
Africa thing, that was a horrible deal. What was that, back in '96 or something?
terrible deal.
It
No,
was, it was
90,
I mean, I read
97,
Randall
98.
Robinson's books on that stuff, and and how he talked about how these people really were. Even our South African brothers.
Mandela.
Yeah.
He was a
How,
neoliberal. He turned on his people. That's why they crazy now. Cause how you not to I'm sorry to be doing this to your show,
No, go
Scott,
ahead,
but
go ahead, go ahead.
it's the off season, so
Yeah, yeah. The topics
not
are minimal right now, and it's all open.
yeah, nah, just he made the choices that he made just betrayed the movement and never dealt with the thing that we should all be worried about more than the money, more than anything else, is it's the land. The
yeah, the
land,
resources and stuff.
the
Yeah.
land and the resource and the means of production. That's what these are the things that you want to be fighting for. Like people just say too often get stuck on the money. The American dollar is valuable at gunpoint.
Yes, that's its power.
Right?
Well,
Like
what did that woman say the other day on Abby Phillips thing when she was arguing down this dude and he was like, about the weapons of mass destruction or whatever. And she said, guess what? You know what Iran found out? They don't even need to have a freaking nuclear. They don't
right.
even need nuclear power to show their power. All they need to do is close the strait.
Yup. And then have the
And
other little
we did it.
homeboys, the Houthis,
We did
close
it
the
to
other
them.
strait.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think people most Americans don't even think about this anymore. But back in the day, remember when the Republicans were the fiscally conservative people?
Yes.
We are
Yeah.
$43 trillion in debt.
Yeah.
43 43 we're not there, we're at 42 something, but we're heading to 4, and they want the government to give them another 1.5 million to keep fighting in Iran. 1.5 trillion to keep fighting in Iran. The, this shit is this shit is not, give me land. Don't give me the cash, the money. I can't trust it. This Ponzi scheme, I don't know how long it's gonna last.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's the whole purpose of having 11 aircraft carriers and
Yep.
everyone in every part of the globe to dictate the trade.
Yeah, 800 military
That's where
bases.
that's where their power really lies.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
wonder where, speaking of bringing it back to a Nets thing for a second, because I
Yeah.
remember how much he was pushing the Bitcoins and stuff, Spencer Dinwiddie. I said, I wonder what his portfolio is looking like now. Because I used to be like, man, I'm not messing with that till they come in and regulate it.
And as someone who got Bitcoin early, and I guess I did okay,
Right.
but the reality is this: most people not gonna get there, and really what it is it's like a game they play. They start to move on Bitcoin, then everybody jump on it too, and now
Right.
they're paying for it at $121. Then that shit routinely every 11 months it seems like that shit drops right back down to 60, or you get scared it's at $58, and they do it all the time. And you know who buys it up when it's at $58? The rich.
Yeah, the
you,
rich.
you
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? People who are sitting on so much money it don't even really matter. Like, and then what are they gonna do? They're gonna, when they buy up the Bitcoin, is gonna drive up the
Jet
price,
drive back up,
and
and they
then
may
and then
make a
when it
profit.
falls, they'll flip it again. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they do it over and over and over again. Trump's sons, who had
Are
no
making a
talent,
killing.
no business,
Nothing.
nothing they had going on was cracking. Now they the kings of crypto,
Yeah.
all because they could put out a Trump meme coin and always have 15% of this country buy that shit. That shit goes to nothing, goes to zero. They have Melania coin, Trump
But
coin. None of
good
that
thing
shit
for me, I'm
has
gonna
Yeah.
any
pay
value.
$100,000 so I can get on Trump's mailing list, so he could tell me before he announces it to the American people. I'm paying $100,000 per month so that he can tell me what to invest in.
Yeah,
Mm.
in the meantime, he's fucked up everything. He's lost the
Yeah, for
war.
sure.
He lost the tariff war. China whooped their ass. He lost this Iran war. They like trying to fight to not lose it. They're losing it. They they're kidnapping world leaders. Like, how do these dudes think they're gonna look back at them?
I don't know.
Like,
I don't think he cared because he made money, and his sons are over
oh, they made a
in the
killer.
Middle
Even the
East.
little one, even the
Yeah,
little tall
they in the Middle
monstrous
East
looking one.
making super deals and stuff and
Yo,
trying to
it's
get
the
property.
easiest. They're doing the easiest crime. You ever know three dudes from the project that always hang out together and they just do like petty
Yeah, yeah,
crime? You
yeah,
just know
yeah,
them for doing petty crime.
yeah. That's what they doing right now.
That's what that's what the Trump sons do, is they do
And
petty
the
crime.
son-in-law, his son-in-law is making a
Oh,
killing.
that nigga, goddamn. Like,
I've been in that. He making a killing.
For
and
sure.
he come yo, you know about his pops, right?
Yeah, I know
His
about his pops.
his pops, LBL, fucking set up his brother-in-law, put a prostitute in a room with cameras, and try to blackmail the nigga to get out of a deal.
Yeah,
And they caught him. The shit got proven in court in the FBI. They didn't even want to send him to jail. Like, that's how powerful this dude is.
I
yeah.
And
remember. I
and
remember that
and,
case.
and they had him. They had to. The shit that they did was that the father did was
Well,
too
it's
crazy.
criminal. It's criminal and criminal intent.
Yo, how do
As
you do that to your sister? Your own sister, like, you trap her husband, you entrap her husband and try to blackmail. Yo, these people on another level of evil, boy.
they wicked. They wicked.
Yeah, they on some Dynasty Dallas type
We got CJ on the stoop. What's up, CJ?
What
Long
up,
time no
CJ?
see. CJ, you there? I guess he ain't there.
Yeah, I gotta man.
I hope
I
his
don't want
mic
to buy
not
the
not
jersey, man. I'm gonna buy
not
me a
muted.
fake one.
Which one? Who?
Michael, I
Oh yeah.
want the jersey, but I can't justify spending $100 for a jersey. 150, whatever, 200, whatever.
How much is it? No.
Usually it's probably 200.
Oh.
I
Uh,
might, I might, I might learn from my brothers from Flatbush and Atlantic. That was like a Nets t-shirt and sweatshirt
Oh,
hoodie.
I remember that dude with the grizzled look, right? Was it
Yeah,
Mike? I think
he was.
Mike.
He was the one that made the Spencer Dinwiddie with the goat head
oh, he did.
t-shirts.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, yeah. He
Yeah,
so I'm bored, so I might just go ahead and just design a
now,
few
that's what I'm
t-shirts,
saying. I'll get something to
sweatshirts.
rep him, but I'm saying, yo, the official freaking Nike NBA. To me, you know, like I always had a bad relationship with Nike personally, but on top of that, what I'm saying, once they took over as the uniform people and everything, the official NBA stuff, it's like now I'll never be able to afford a jersey in my life again. Because
It's
that's
too
how
ex.
Nike is, they don't care.
Well,
Yeah, they don't.
it's expensive.
And
Yeah.
really, they got to get back to the marketing, man. They need to market this game way differently than they have so far.
So
They have their own plan or whatever, but
so
it definitely ain't the sport of kids no more.
of course, my son, who's uh a completely different kind of sneakerhead than I was. I wear basketball shoes to play basketball kid.
Oh, he's one of those. Oh,
He's
okay.
these kids is weird to me because I don't
He don't have them as
understand.
dress sneakers, right?
No, not at all. Not at all. And but he's moved to Adidas now, which just goes to show that Michael has influence. Like we
Right.
haven't had a conversation or nothing. He just came back from the store with two pairs of Adidas with his mom, and I'm like, wow, okay. So we're not gonna wear those jobs
Does
that
he
you
have a
just
shoe,
got?
Macau?
No, he wears the 3D printed joints, which I can't find.
Okay.
I got his college. His mother must have got the college joints. But the Adidas basketball shoe right now has a very distinct look to it. Like they're all built off of that James Harden pattern,
Yeah.
or framework, and but the kids are gonna buy it. Like Nike's getting killed in New York now. They don't have a guy. Their last guy was Kyrie.
Right.
Who on the Knicks wears Nike? Everyone.
Brunson wears a PE. Um, but he don't have a signature shoe. He probably
Yeah.
will. But the thing is, usually you don't get a signature shoe at 28.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You usually get your signature shoe like you made an all-star team and you looking like the one, like Ja, as an example.
Is
Or
that the sneaker?
who's the
Is that
no,
the
that's
one that
not it.
Mikhail? That's the Louisville one he wore in
Yeah, he
college.
wears he wears those. I wish I could send you a picture of the ones that my son has. I'll
Okay.
post it on I'll post it on X later or something. But yeah, I'm sure he wears those because I've seen a few college players wearing those, and I don't love them. Like I don't know if I don't see ankle support, I'm afraid. I usually that's why I like the Kyrie so much. It was 3/4. It gave ankle support. It gave cushion on the bottom. It like
I think I don't buy Nikes often, but I think the high top Kyries that I had, um, those were like the best shoes I ever had. I think.
yo
In terms
they
of the traction and everything, it's like I could see how you could definitely twist the ankle, break anything. Wait,
Exactly.
those
Yo,
things, you could wear them
I,
things on freaking ice. You know?
yeah, my son got in the car one day with Jordan 4s on to go play basketball. Told him, get back in the house and go get a pair of basketball sneakers. That's new technology. You can't be wearing 1998 technology on your feet playing basketball now. Like the technology has improved so much. These are shoes for kicking it. You hanging out, you wear these. These are basketball shoes. And he's like, that doesn't make any sense. They're Jordans. I'm like, you don't see how heavy and clunky they are? Like
You know
you don't
what?
have
What's his name? What's LeBron's guy that's always the one who goes with Adele? What's his name?
Rich.
Rich Paul.
Rich Paul.
Yeah, Rich
Yeah,
Paul.
so I saw him on Max Kellerman giving an interview. I guess it's a
Nah,
reel or
they're
something.
a pair. They're a pair. That's their show.
Oh, okay. So when I saw him talking about the basketball sneakers and stuff, he was referencing like that back in the day when we used to wear dress sneakers. Like you go to a party, you would choose basketball sneakers. But
Right.
now today, kids have sneakers. They're wearing them for comfort and stuff, and I can see that. That's why they switched to a lot of the skateboard stuff, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the SBs,
That's why they
Air
switched
Force
to a lot of
Ones.
all those moon looking shoes. 'Cause I got some of them. I got some of them. I'm looking at them right now. The Lamellos. You look like you just
Mhm.
stepped out of a cartoon or something, man. They're so big.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't fuck with those.
Yeah.
These are
So I got
Kyrie's,
some of those, man.
the
You know,
Kyrie threes.
I'm just into the colors and stuff. So I'm like, yo, give me
These
those
are the Lee
green
Nings.
ones. Give me those purple ones over there.
These are
Those are the La Nings or the Lee Nings.
no, these are triple black. These are Kai threes.
Yeah, but now when I
Oh.
was talking about the Kyries, I was talking
The
about
Nike ones or
the old Nike ones. But
Well, these are Kai's
yeah,
Kai.
Anta
These
sends me
are
I,
stuff all the time.
I'm confused because I like I you there's the Nike 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of Kyrie's, and then there's the 1, 2, 3, 4s of the Lee Nings. Which ones are there? Are they the Nike joints or the
the
Nah,
Atna. These are the
Oh,
Atna.
they're Anta. Yeah, these are the
Kai, he's
Chinese
saying
ones.
Anta.
don't mess with Nike
Yeah.
at all no more.
Yeah, these are the Chinese ones.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right. These are the
Yeah, yeah.
not the Li
It
Nings, the
looked like it's built
Anta
sort of
ones.
the same. As far as Kyrie puts a lot of energy into the soul,
Yeah, because he gets hurt.
into the bottoms, to the bottoms.
Yeah, the reason why that was because when he first came into the league, he kept on he came into the league injured.
Yes, he
And
did. Yeah.
and
Yeah, with that foot. Yeah,
and for they needed a shoe that matched his play style and took into
yeah,
consideration that he gets
that
injured.
kind of torque that he has.
Exactly. So they built this framework of a shoe, man. It's so sad when you see something working and something doing something great. Like I'm not a big consumer on clothes and stuff anymore. Like I just think consumerism is slavery now. But at the
Yeah.
same time, I appreciate quality products.
Yes. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, Nike makes a quality product. When they feel like it,
Yeah.
and they got a lot of resources. They got a lot of scientists and a materials lab and all this other shit. They got resources. So that's why I buy that shit.
Right.
But honestly, if there was somebody who was cheaper and gave you the same technology, gave you the same quality, I'd fuck with that. But it is what it is. Maybe one of these shoes a hit coming out of these other countries.
But
You
Yeah.
also,
never
what's the name got his sneakers too, right? Jalen Brown got his sneakers.
Yeah, he's the one that's with Li Ning.
Oh
Kyrie is
yeah.
with Anta.
Yeah.
It is what it is, gentlemen.
Yeah.
But the
Yo,
the, the
dudes,
sneaker thing, yo,
I gotta get out of here. Scott, thanks for having me
Yeah.
on pod. It's
Yeah.
always good to talk
Yeah,
to y'all.
LB.
absolutely, LBL.
All right. I'll see you later, L.
All right, I'll send you that list once I find it.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Be easy.
All right. Be easy, LB.
Yo, I'm bringing back my pod.
Oh yeah.
I
When you coming back with your show?
think I'm gonna wait to the last week of August
Oh, okay.
just to it's a lot of it when you do a podcast, as you know, a lot of it is positioning yourself. One, you
Oh,
want to
yeah.
be on, when other people are on, and but you also don't want to be on when your friends are on. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right, right,
Uh out late night, it's either you or Breezy,
right.
and so I'm thinking maybe I'll do a morning after games type thing, like
A
kind of type of like when the dust
pregame?
settles.
Pregame?
Not necessarily a pregame, but like let's say we play Friday night. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Saturday morning, I'll drop a pod, like thinking about everything that happened, got my highlights together, and I'll just drop a
Oh, that'd be
pod.
good. Yeah, 'cause positioning is everything in
Yeah,
podcasting.
but you also want, because this is not something I'm doing for money. This is
Right.
something I'm doing for like just Nets culture. And
Yeah.
right now you got young kids who don't have that basketball reference, in the
Right.
sense of your understanding of basketball is started when KD and Kyrie got here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's so much more to it. There's so many other things. Just Nets history, Brooklyn Nets history. That's 12 years
Yeah.
of,
Right.
of history that some people were 8 years old.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah. They
people
don't
we
have no
talk ball
clue.
with was mad young. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it definitely is history. It's 14 years by BT, but I mean,
Yeah,
you
it's
just
Yeah.
mad.
count.
Yes. Yeah. They
No,
were
but
kids. They were kids, literally.
so there's a lot of the Nets fan base that wasn't here for the melodrama when we thought we were gonna get mellow, and then we got Darren Williams.
I never
You
thought
know,
that, by the way, bro.
I I,
I
I
was
never
not on the I was not on that train at all.
I didn't think it either, because I knew that Melo wanted his money.
Right.
And he wasn't gonna let the CBA hit and fuck up his money. He was gonna get money off
Player
of
one, what's going on, bro?
what up, player one. But the point I was making earlier is just, you need more adults doing Nets content, because the same bad ideas that get spread, and then people will actually repeat what that person said verbatim, not knowing, not even realizing that they kind of was brainwashed by the, some content that they heard.
And you know
And
what? I agree, bro. Like, and since we in the subject of just spreading whatever the hell we want to spread, because the front office is throwing anything that they want at the goddamn wall. I figured, why don't I do the same? Shit. I mean, it's not enough for me to tell people about how Cam Thomas wasn't going to get no damn 100 million. It's not enough about telling me that. It's not enough about telling most of the Nets fans in these 2 years we wasn't going to get a top 5 pick, and I don't even want to argue about why we didn't. It's not enough for me to tell people that we should have went for Zach Edey to win during the draft where we didn't have no picks. It's not enough for me. I'm through telling people about what the front office should go after when we all know they clearly have somewhat of an aesthetic, a somewhat of a type. So I don't do
yeah,
that anymore. What I do is I figure out how the roster as constructed and how it is, no matter what people, no matter if Nets fans like it or not, or like the roster or not. I try to figure out ways how we gonna make it work. That's all. That's the only thing I can do.
Just go ahead and say it. Say the whole thing so I can argue with you.
No, no. You gonna argue? You gonna argue with me anyway? You
He's
can say
trying
it.
to.
I'm gonna say the whole thing. I'm gonna say the
And
whole thing. You
and
gonna argue with
and
me anyway because
and and, and
you know
leave to
why you
be
gonna argue with
clear.
me, PT? Because you got your
Leave to
mind
be
made
clear.
up.
And
You
leave
got
to
your,
be clear. And leave to be clear. You my man, and I'm
of
and
course.
I respect your basketball acumen. I just think you're blinded by this one thing. That I it's like it's not even just who's better or who fits better. You they just have to give Dayron the chance. They just have to. It's
I
just
mean, I don't think they do. I think Dayron pretty much knows who he is on this roster, which you could tell how he knows who he is by the contracts that he keep taking. Yo, hey Dayron, come take this 2 year $12 million deal. Okay, here, come take this 2 year $20 million deal. Okay, you could tell by the
yeah.
contracts he taking.
No, but that's what he's worth on the open market right now. His agents went out there and looked, but they were responsible and he listened.
Okay,
That's the difference between Cam Thomas and him. Cam
Yeah,
Thomas
you
didn't
sure?
listen.
Sure
Cam
right.
enough.
Cam Thomas thought he was worth that 30 mil.
Right.
And and
Exactly.
and he was mistaken. But
Yes, he
I
it,
was.
mean,
you know what I'm
but he
saying?
got
But not I don't even say that to knock him because if you think that's what you worth, go for it.
go
Yeah.
for it.
But if you wrong,
Yeah,
You
you're gonna
just
be
gotta
hurt.
you
prepare
got
for the fall.
You're
that's what
gonna
I'm saying. You got to pay the price.
You just gotta be ready for the fall. I understand what they think is in the open market. My whole thing is that Dayron Sharp, a lot of the stuff that he was supposed to get better at just by being on the floor when he was on the floor, he hasn't got better at, and it's been 5 years. There's a reason why he hasn't played over 20 minutes a game yet. And everybody wanted subject to Claxton was in front of him. Claxton was never supposed to play five in this league ever. And PT, you
But
said it yourself. They ruined him.
they ruined him because of what they believe in basketball.
right.
They like you know what? Claxton could have played small forward in this league.
Yes,
He
he
could have
could
been
have.
he could have been a defensive stopper, small forward, and he would have played better.
You know what? I'm laughing at you because the possibility of him playing small forward on the Nets while Sean Marks was running the operations was
Zero.
basically a negative 800 billion. Come on, bro.
Uh,
You've been adamant with me about these things. Sean Marks in the front office clearly has a type, a player
they do.
type, whatever the deal is. They are allergic to 7-footers
That's true.
unless they got a top 5 pick, which we don't get because the NBA don't even trust them to make the right pick if they top 5 pick. That's probably why they didn't get one. Anybody else want to argue something else? I don't have time to argue right now. That's what I know. We seen the players that we taken in the last 2 years. A lot of people are not up. Not a lot of people are not excited about it. They're not Cooper Flag. They're not AJ DeBonson. They're not Caleb Wilson. They're not none of the niggas that you really wanted. My whole thing is we have what we have, and Jordy or somebody on that coaching staff or somebody in the front office. Maybe it is Sean Marks. Maybe it ain't. I'm not here to argue with nobody who is getting these players and giving them a chance. All I'm saying is to Nets fans that's looking for this magical upgrade of the roster, give the players that you devoted all of this tanking to a goddamn a real shot because they didn't
Uh,
have one in the last 2 years. These are
That
facts.
Yo,
that
I
that's
heard a
how I
show.
feel.
I heard a show that I just listened to it only because you was on it, Leaf, and they were saying things like that. This if you add this player will be a star on your team. How do you know that? How do you he played 14 minutes a game in the playoffs? I thought he was the best player coming off the bench.
We
The
talking. Well, I know who we talking about, bro. I know who you referencing, and I don't want to get on that right now. The reason why I don't want to get on that right now, for the same reason why I don't want to get on the Jalen Duren aspect of shit. He's not here. They're
No,
not here, bro.
no, no,
Like
no, no, no. It's that's not what we're talking about though. We're talking about the concept that you could find fault with Marks. Marks got a lot of sins, but his sin is not running out and giving Peyton Watson $25 million. Don't you see Trey Murphy, who's a better player? His 27 million. They don't even want that. The Pelicans are desperately trying to get that contract off. They nobody wants to give him 2 first round picks because guess what? The picks are more valuable,
right.
especially in this new CBA. You
Okay.
Especially.
look, look,
I could agree with that. I could
leave,
also say
leave.
maybe.
LeBron James, who just for ticket sales and what it's gonna do for your
For his brand.
surrounding city,
Yeah,
right? Like he's going to make $8 million for the next 2 years. He's on the minimum.
right.
He's on the minimum. You think Denver offered this dude 5 years, 70 mil, Leaf? What do you mean? He's- you, you can't let these players go if they're that special.
Yeah.
They offered him 5 years, 70 mil. That's Cam
Wow.
Thomas money.
One is not Cam Thomas money first and
It
foremost.
it is it's just Cam Thomas money with one more year. It's 14
Well,
million per.
I don't think it's Cam Thomas money because 29 other teams outside of the Nets wasn't trying to offer Cam Thomas no damn 2 years, 30 million, bro. The Nets were, and he said no. So
And he said no, but that's still 14 million per.
look. I don't even want to get back into forth into the Cam Thomas aspect of things. The point I'm trying to make is that the league, however you really want to view the league, whether it's a Cooper Flag, outside of Caleb Wilson, outside of buddy that played for the Spurs last year, outside of Dylan Harper, outside of the elites that came out of these last couple of drafts, or I say going all the way back to the Wimby draft, even when Wimby to the elite top 5 players in each draft, and even Castle, nobody outside of them flock of players has really put their name in a pot yet. And we've only had our rookies, the 5 rookies that we have going, that's about to be sophomores this year, for 1 year, and Mikael Brown Jr. we just got, who me and you, I know who's gonna pick. All the crazy ass Darius Acuff niggas, they don't matter. My thing is this: we dedicated 2 straight seasons to some BS tanking, as a lot of people want to call it. I'm not here to say whether it's BS or not, but it was tanking nonetheless. Somewhere down the line. My thing is, can we give these 6 players, not 6 of them, I'm just saying verbatim,
7.
can we give these players a goddamn chance before we decide, yo, hey, we got cap space. Let's go for that.
1000%. That's my TED talk. You just gave it. There it is. Yeah, you can't make all these picks, right? Unless it's like somebody like Saraf. Like Saraf needs to go to Europe. I think they know that. But he's a draw. He puts a certain element on in that
In
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 that
the arena.
crowd.
In the
Yeah,
arena. Yeah.
yeah, and they chant their name. They stay after the sign autographs.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know
He's a show.
that
He's a draw.
he's a draw. So, but at the same time, I don't think I've seen anything you know that makes it where you got to give up a roster spot.
Right.
But it is what it is. It is what it is. Me personally, I just can't see them doing it. I think that's exactly what they should do though. Play your kids, find out who are Nets, find out who's about that life. and then you know what you need. You know you get what you need out of next year's free agency. It is what it is. It's people think a rebuild is just going to be the 2 years and then voila, we back in the playoffs. That's not the way it works, man.
No, it don't work that way.
It, the Nets have a chance for it working that way because they took 6 picks. So if they hit on 3 or 4 and
It
get a,
accelerates it.
it accelerates it. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
but still they
But still, you're still building. You're
ex-
still in the building mode. Yeah.
exactly like I think that there's a chance that they win like 28 games and it's fun because
Right.
they challenging, they scrapping, and you could look at if as long as we come out the other end of this season coming up, where we all believe in our hearts that Michael is a superstar, nothing else matters. If
Yeah.
he turns into the next Dame Lillard, who cares about whatever else is going on? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right.
You,
I could agree with that,
you know
and
what I'm saying?
I also could agree with the same upside for Jaeger, and
Same
you
same thing. Yep.
Same
and you
thing.
already know, you already know, as well as everybody that's been on this podcast with me where I'm about to go. I also could agree with the same shit on Danny Wolf.
Oh my
I
God.
I
I
I
hope so.
I hope so.
I
And
hope
I
and
so.
hope
and, and
because
everybody want
the team is in a
here's the thing about the Hope Creed. A lot of people that's not in the doghouse with me on Danny Wolf, and I think I'm the only person that firmly sits in there. Like the rest of our fan base is either on the fence or they just like on the other side. They just peeping around. It's like,
you
oh
and a
yeah,
few
yeah,
of
it
our
might,
Crown Heights
yeah, yeah.
brothers.
It might be good over there. I don't know, man, but I mean, I gotta see, bro. But if it to me, in my mind, if everything works out with the the strategy, the scheme, the spacing, and how we want to play in the lineups, I automatically think Danny Wolf is easily the best PRA player on this team. I said it, and I'm standing firmly on it. I'm not moving for that shit unless proven otherwise. I'm not moving from that shit. I don't care. I really don't.
Here's what you're getting wrong.
Uh oh.
Y'all want Jordy to play the right way, not his way.
I want Jordy
He
to play his way.
he has his way. He doesn't run pick and roll. He's a DHO guy.
Yeah, that's
He,
for
he
And
sure.
who's the best DHO big on our team? Because it ain't Dayron.
Jokic,
Oh,
on the
okay.
team
Yeah,
On
on
or in
our
the
the
team.
team?
NBA.
On
On the
our team.
team. On our team, he
Who's
Because
does.
it,
who's the
cause it ain't
best?
Dayron.
No, it's Dayron because
Oh my god.
Danny doesn't set a pitch strong. He stands on the perimeter. He plays like a small forward.
No, nobody in this league sets a pick strong. The only thing about a pick is to have the player that's rolling under or around the pick to commit to the second player, and
You want to know
that's
who,
what Danny
I
Wolf
think is the
does.
best? I don't know if y'all when y'all watch games if y'all pay attention to setting picks, but I think Duran for him to be 22 years old sets the best picks in the NBA. He's
Well, I would give you second best. The best screen setter in the NBA is Zach Edey, bro. Like, and I'm not moving off that.
I
But
need to see him like you. A lot of your guys you've seen glimpses, but they just can't stay on the court or stay on the NBA. Like even Kai Jones. Kai Jones is one of your guys. Leaf credit to
Yep.
you. I think Kai Jones is a talent. He's just a head case. On the right team, they might have saved his life, but
I would say, well, the real reason why he's out of the league is because he asked for a trade. And before you start making some real money, bro, you can't do that. Like,
right.
unless you can't do that at all. That's one
No,
of the
but he
real reasons
asked for a
why.
trade. He asked for a trade, and then the day after he asked for a trade, he's on Instagram sweating.
doing splits and doing cartwheels and shit and all that shit. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I'm like he
He
had a
was
spaz out
rhyming.
moment.
I was like, yo, what the fuck?
What
He
the
had a
fuck is
spaz out
wrong with
moment.
him?
He had a spaz out moment. It doesn't take away from the fact that he's we know where he is. We don't know what Cam Thomas is. So I'm not even going there. Um so what I will say about
Why?
what
Hey, there ain't no Cam Thomasonians on this call.
I know, but I
Me
had
and
to throw
Sky
that.
are independent of that.
I
Like,
threw
why?
that out there. I threw that out there just in case they was lurking in the chat, bro. Because the thing about it, bro. Like you don't have to shoot. You don't have to shoot the shots off. You just gotta wave the gun in the air sometimes, bro. And just let people that's not supposed to be there know that you're there. You know what I'm saying? So like that's all that was. But the thing that I see that
Reeves, let me tell you a dark secret.
uh
I wish Cam Thomas came to his senses
I wish to.
and just came back to the Nets and just been our and just was our sixth man off the
Off the
bench.
bench,
mm,
like
He
he should have been.
understands his role.
mm-hmm.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Like you come off you come on when we can't score.
right.
Mm-hmm.
And you could just have this part of the squad and do whatever you want
He
and
could have
get
easily made 20 million a year
And yeah,
doing that.
in a perfect world,
easy.
I still wish that in the back of my mind, but I gotta let the CT lifers know that in the past 3 years that while they was wasting while they was wasting their time in mine, which is most importantly, bro, you don't waste Leaf Diggy's time, bro, like by saying not a lot of the nonsense that you've been saying. Can people that are on tanking teams, they never gonna see the light of day ever again in the NBA, bro. Especially in today's NBA. You know what I'm saying? They're never gonna see it. They're never gonna see it, bro. The reason being is because, bro, we're using you the same way the Philadelphia 76ers used Tony Roten. You understand me, bro? Like that's what we're using you for. We're using you because we know you're a loser, bro, and we're not gonna pay you. But everybody's gonna remember you, bro, as this dude. They used to sometimes drop 20, sometimes drop 22. You had a couple of games, man. All after the fact when nobody really geared up for you. Nobody had a game plan for you.
But we got Jalen Brown now. See you later.
Yeah. So we up the
Sayonara.
process. We up the process, even though the process got Patrick Ewing knees, bro. We got Jalen Brown and LeBron. So we good. So but the
They
reason
think they're good. They're
the
not.
reason the listen, you're never gonna hear me put as much stock into anything that's not melatonin than I do with Danny Wolf and Zach Eady. The reason being is because I know if if the coaching staff and the strategies and everybody have their way and they instill a confidence in these players, the NBA could be going in the same direction as the NCAA. Non-melatonin, bro. Like it's only two players I believe in that's gonna bring dark skinned niggas back to the forefront of the NBA. That's AJ DeFonsa and Caleb Wilson. The rest of these niggas I don't care about. They don't mean nothing to me. They mean nothing to me.
What about Peyton Watson though?
Yeah, what about him? Yeah.
PT. You've been listening to me an entire
Yeah.
time.
That's why I'm
You
bringing
decided
my
to take two
podcast
puffs of
back.
and you decided to take two puffs of whatever you smoke and came to your mind and the conclusion of the question that you asked, you said, what about Peyton Watson though? Bro,
There are
you gotta understand
hey,
my intellect when it comes to non-melatonin players, bro, like I believe in something that a lot of people just don't see. You know what I'm saying? But as long as I see it, bro, like I don't. It doesn't
bro,
really matter to
bro.
me.
I see your melanin, and Scott, your melanin is popping. Yay,
Thank you,
hey,
thank you, thank you, thank you.
I appreciate you gracing these YouTube streets
Yes,
with your
yes,
ravishing melanin paws.
yes. It's a rapid shit balance.
Hey, hey,
But
why can't three black men celebrate their melanin together? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
that's right.
that
yeah,
should
and
sound crazy, but
and
ain't
I
nothing
think
wrong.
that is true, and I wish the same because as we sit with this Nets flag, bro, like behind us, I'm confident that this year, if everything works out as I said, with coaching and strategy and how they want to play and what type of different strategies can come forth for this team, the possibility of a Jewish American player, bro, being the best player on our team, bro, is very, very possible.
You think
It's
so?
not possible.
It is.
You think
I
so?
think
You
it is.
think so?
But
Yo,
no.
I'm going
PT
to big.
understands why I'm saying this, bro. Like,
Listen, Leaf.
because
If this shit comes true, I am going to big you up. Major. They're going to turn you into a Nets fan deity. They're gonna pray to you like Harry Krishna, my bro, my G.
he said they gonna
That
turn you into Nets fan deity.
yo, I listen. Muhammad, Krishna, they ain't got shit on you. King Kong, they ain't got
They ain't
shit
got
on you.
nothing on him.
If you
Nothing.
if you correctly looked at Drake, like not a Drake, if you correctly looked at Danny Wolf game and said, you know what, this is gonna be the best Brooklyn net there is, and get that right, I got to give you all your props in the world, yo. I give it to you. At least you thinking out the box. A lot of these other dudes are just sheep. I give you credit.
The reason why I have to think out the box, because the thing is that if we all in agreement that they just throwing shit at the wall and trying to see what sticks, my thing is not why not throw your most unique asset at the wall first and then figure out how to make it work? Because the one thing that we can agree on, bro, is that Danny Wolf is nowhere near Lob City DeAndre. He ain't nowhere near Jalen Duren. He ain't nowhere near Day'Ron Sharp. What he is a unique ability, basically trapped in a 7-foot body. And my
I
thing
just
is
think it's
that
too much offense, though. What do you say?
I think that's the sales pitch. I really think
Because
that's the sales pitch, bro. Like, if it's too much offense, good.
let
Okay.
me let me let me pitch this to you. My I believe I believe that you have to start Dayron because you're going to shoot a lot of threes, and he's your number one offensive rebounder who can recycle possessions for you. There's nobody on the bench that can really do that.
Right.
There's nobody who you can sign in free agency that can do that. So
I I wholeheartedly agree with you in terms of his offensive rebounding ability, and
so
I
I
wholeheartedly agree. And I wholeheartedly agree with people that say the analytics nerds. They basically love Day'Ron Sharp per 36, whatever. I
yeah,
ain't
no,
giving them that.
I'm not that guy. I
No, no,
see.
no, no. I'm just shouting them out, bro, because I know they around. They lurking around somewhere.
Yeah, and don't get me
However,
wrong. I like analytics. I'm a data analyst in real life. That's what I do for my job.
right.
You know what I'm saying? But the data without context is nothing. Like
Correct.
if you don't understand the environment and ecosystem that something dwelled in to either get positive results or not get positive results. Like there's a lot of things that tweak numbers into direction.
Mm-hmm.
We have no evidence that this player could play 32 minutes. Zero evidence.
Yes, that's
Now,
true.
Wait, who
he
we
That is
talking
true.
about?
Dayron.
Yeah, we don't. But at the
We
same time, but I would like to think
but
I would like to think after 5 years, you would know if he could at least play. You know that he can't play. You don't have no idea that he could play 30 some minutes a game for at least 40 or 50 games. You
right.
know that
He's
he
either
you know that he can't, and you pretty much almost 100,000% certain that he can't even play 25 a game because he never averaged over 20, and it's been
look.
5 years. My thing is, bro, if they was gonna start you, it would have happened already.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, I
Danny Wolf
can't
has only been
argue
on
with
this
you.
team for 1 year, and he's been pulled in so many different directions in a tanking year, and then coming into this season, told to get stronger. We need better. Like I feel as if A lot of people are not. A lot of people are focusing on so much of the things that they want right away from him that they don't understand. And you told me, bro, like, yo, it's just too much offense. And I'm saying, you damn right it is, and I think it should be
It's
because
just
I'm gonna tell you, in this day and age, not just thinking outside the box, not just thinking unconventional, but you have to. But I believe that we have the ability to show 29 other teams something that they don't see on a night to night basis. And that's a player, bro, like that is mobile enough in short roles. I'm not saying in the main role. I'm not saying that as the head honcho, ball handler, this, that, the third. I'm saying in short roles because I do believe that Danny Wolf got the best handle on this team. I quietly said that.
Well, the
Montreal has
best
the best
handle
handle on
on the
that team.
team, I think Macau got the
Yeah,
best
yeah, yeah.
handle.
But some people might say Mikel. I mean, well, now that Mikel is here, so second best. Excuse me,
Okay.
I made a mistake.
Okay.
So the thing is that once you show 29 other teams something that they haven't seen before, and then they have to like switch up everything, all of this conventional shit that they thought of, defensive game plan, and this, that, the third, and now they have to switch that up. Now you give teams a different look. You not only give teams a different look, you give teams something unique that they have to figure out. Yo, we might need to throw out the whole book of what we've been doing because we was finna blow our team up anyway. Minnesota or Milwaukee or this team or that team, this Eastern Conference team, that Eastern Conference team, this, that, and the third. If we all are in agreement that our front office is throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks, what's the problem with our fan base of thinking of, what is the problem? What is wrong with our fan base thinking outside the box and then us throwing shit at the wall our own selves and seeing what fixed? Because we don't have nothing really conventional. We don't. A lot of people know that. It's one of the reasons why we the 29th we ranked 29th in roster. It's time to do
So
this. It's to me it's time to do this shit with scheme
the
and
reason why we rank
and
29th in
different
roster is because we have four. I mean, we have three under 21-year-olds. We
That's
have a
why. Yeah,
that's why we have a bunch of guys who can't even drink. And
we can't even go to the bar.
right, like and they're in their second year in the NBA. That's why they like
don't the Spurs have that?
the Spurs do have that.
But they got
But
top ranked 20 something year olds. That's
they
the difference.
they have one that
They
is a
have a
game changer,
they have a
and
phenom on their
they're also
team.
3 years ahead of us in
Yeah,
their process.
yeah. They
So
play. They've been together for a little bit now.
right, right. So considering that this started even before Wemby got there, they they should be where they are. We're coming. We're coming.
I think
We're
we are
coming.
coming, and I think Danny
The
and I think
center
Danny
that you're
will.
describing, though, the center that you're describing is not Danny Wolf. The center that you're describing is a kid named Boomche Boomche. He was gonna.
Oh my god.
He's going to Duke. He's going to Duke next year. He's too young. He's too young to
It
be
said
drafted.
Boochie.
Boomche Boomche. That's his name.
It said,
That's,
bro.
uh,
I remember, bro. Is that Booche's son? From the old
yes.
Portland Trailblazers.
Yes, sir.
That is his son.
That
I
That
is
is
didn't
his
his
know
son.
son.
that.
Is
I didn't know that.
Booche Jr.
Let me
That's
see.
right.
Let me
It's
look
not
at.
Junior. He's one of the Boomche Boomches.
Booche. Hold up. Now I gotta look this up because I ain't heard that name in so long.
and it has a funny T and a J. Some like it's a weird spelling, but
Hold up.
still, he's nice. He's nice. He's all offense though. He could block. Only thing he could do on defense is block shots because he's athletic. But he's a beast. He's going to Duke next year.
Booche. Right. 7 footer selected. Booche. Oh, hit. Yeah, I definitely remember him.
And he
Ruben
does.
Booche. That. Hold on.
he does he does all the things that you're describing. He's probably he probably has a picture up in Sean Mark's office. That's why that's why he's not in a rush. His boss is not mad at him, and he's got 2 or 3 picks in every draft for the next 3 years. He doesn't even have to tank. He can just chill.
That is true, but at the same time, I feel as though, bruh, like there's nothing. Even if that is the case, he doesn't even have to tank. He doesn't even have to, tank or lose on purpose. This, that, and the third. We could actually compete and still have some chances at top picks or whatever. But because of the
Yeah.
new draft rules, this, that, and the third, me personally, I gave up on the draft. I don't think we're gonna get shit. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that I have to close the door on all the way on last year's draft pieces.
You
I
know the
believe in,
Nets.
I believe in I believe in my mind so much that Danny Wolf can take off on this team, with the way that this roster is constructed, so much, bro. Like, and I think this is the perfect opportunity, bro. Like, I really don't think there's nobody in front of him, bro. Like, outside of Julius Randle, like, he's our best power forward.
I felt that way
If we
until I
was to
saw
play
the
him there,
Leaf. I felt that way, and I don't know if you remember me saying this during the playoffs. I was like, "What role does Danny Wolf have if this is what the playoffs is going to be for the next 5 years?" It was the playoffs was too physical for Jalen Duran. That's how crazy it was.
yeah,
It's just
because you know why it's too physical for Jalen Duran? Because Jalen Duran don't have nothing else but his physicality. So when it gets met, then it's different. When you have variety in your game, and you
sure,
could do things from 30 feet in, bro. Like,
sure,
then
but
that,
they beat
at
the
that height,
shit out of him though. That's what that's what I'm trying to make you see.
right. Nah, I
What
understand,
what what is Danny Wolf gonna do under those circumstances?
bro.
I I
I think
just don't see it. Wait,
bro, like,
Scott, do you see it?
here's the thing. I think we said the same thing about a lot of players that were considered finesse bigs before they actually won. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that Danny Wolf is them. All I'm saying what it is, can you give Danny Wolf a shot to at least get to at least make some type of ascension to that point? And everybody laughed, bro, when I brought up the year 1 and year 2 Joker, year 1 and year 2 Cat, with how weak Cat used to be, and with his bullshit physicality, and how much he used to get in foul trouble. Everybody laughed at me, and everybody's still laughing at me, bro. Nobody
What
is gonna
what's
believe in
his
nothing.
what's his
Nobody is gonna believe in
contract?
shit I'm
How
saying.
how many
I'm
years
not
is
contrasting this to nothing. Nobody's gonna believe shit
hold,
I'm saying
hold
until
on, Leaf. What's his contract? Let's have a conversation.
who?
What's his did he get a what kind of contract is his contract expiring next year or at the end of this year?
What are you talking
Danny
about, Danny
Wolf.
Wolf?
Yeah. Did he
No,
get 2 years, 3 years, or 5 years? Like what did he get?
I think he's a
I think it's
three
a
year,
3 year. Everybody was first round, so everybody get
yeah,
3 years first round.
No,
3 years.
no, you
So
get
he got this. This is second year, so he got
Yeah,
one more year.
yeah.
so you got 1 more year. All right. This is you
He's
like
got to
Leaf, you
show
got
something this year.
he
Yeah,
has to do it.
and
He's got to
I
show.
agree with
If he
you.
doesn't do it this year,
It's
he's
gonna
not in the
be.
league no more.
Yeah, he can be
Listen,
sledding.
look. Here's the thing, and for yeah, you absolutely right. After this year is a team option for 3 mil, then another one for 5, bro. Like, that ain't no real money. It is what it is. But you absolutely right, which is one of the reasons why I think that somewhere on that coaching staff, and somewhere in the mind of Jordy Fernandez, bro, I think he gonna give him a legitimate shot. I really do. If it doesn't happen early in the season, it's gonna happen at some point in the season, and I think he's gonna get a
Oh,
legitimate shot.
they have to. He's 20. He's gonna is he
He
gonna be
just turned
23 this
22 in
year?
May.
Huh?
He just
He
turned
turned.
22 this past May.
All right, so I forget if that makes him 23 or 22, but
Yeah.
regardless, he's 22 years old.
Right.
He has one more year to show it. He
Right.
has to show it. If he doesn't show it,
Yeah,
it's
bye bye.
peace. It's bye
Yeah.
bye.
It
Because he's
might be,
older.
but if we get to play, if we get to all of these imaginary freakazoids, bro, that you've been clocking in college, and we replace him, bro, like yeah, of course it's done. Of course it's curtains. I believe you firmly, and maybe Danny Wolf might have a team in Tel Aviv, or he might have a team on the Indiana Pacers bench, bro, like with some unconventional offense there. Who knows? I don't know. Or he might be out the league. Who knows? Bro, all I know is, bro, like the league. There's only two. There's only two melatonin players in the league that just came in the league just now that is gonna put dark skinned niggas back into the forefront of this shit.
Nah, what about Queens?
Stop it, bro. I don't know. Come on, bro.
And,
Stop.
and he went to the Spurs.
Stop it. Stop it.
Yo,
Stop it.
in 2 years, everybody's gonna be talking about Queens. Watch,
Queens. Okay. All right. Well, look.
please.
All I'm gonna
Oh,
say is this. All I'm gonna say is this, bro. If you not paying full, like it's so many videos of and I'm not even going off these videos, but when it's so many videos of non-Nets fans and people that's like overseas watching basketball, this, that, and the third, da 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 da, and the analytics nerds and then the people that just do actual basketball and they don't talk about numbers and they don't talk about stats and they got Danny Wolf as like a damn 17-minute focus of their video telling you what I'm trying to tell you. I like the only way you're gonna see this shit is if everything that I told you, bro, like absolutely come true this season. That's the only way you really gonna believe in it. It's the only way.
Well, Danny
I,
got to shoot
I,
better
I,
from three. He really
I
do.
want,
I
I
mean, bro,
want your
like
lies to be
you
true.
got to shoot under 33%, bro. When you playing on a tanking team.
Yeah, I mean,
Come on, man.
It
like
helps. Yeah,
Listen,
it helps.
when he was shooting 41%, his business went down.
Yeah.
listen. If he's the real deal,
He's going to
Nets
show.
are competing. Nets are competing for things sooner than later.
Yeah,
Yes, they are.
yeah.
If he's the real deal, they have never they rarely play him at center. I just don't see it. I don't see it. I'm sorry. I want these lies to be true.
I do too. I do
I
too.
want them to
I
be
want these
true.
lies to be true. I'm done.
But I don't see it, man. Like, how you shooting 50%? You 6'11". You shooting 50% at the rim?
Bro, we cannot focus on percentages and efficiency, bro, with a tanking team. We
Okay.
can't do that.
Well, they ain't tanking
Bro,
this year.
Yeah, we not tanking this year, bro. Like,
We're
and
not tanking
we
this year.
no, we not tanking this year, bro. And training camp is coming up, and all I can tell you, bro, is that
Yeah.
if somebody really, if Jordy Fernandez is putting belief in this, in this vision that I have, that I'm putting forth, like I believe that he is at some point in the season or some point going into this year. I strongly believe, bro, like Danny Wolf is going to become the best PRA player on our team.
But that's the other thing. Like, we don't run pick and roll. We're 28th in the NBA running
When
pick and
I
roll.
say PRA, I mean points, rebounds, assists. I'm not talking about pick and roll.
Oh! I thought you meant P&R. My bad. My bad. But so you're gonna say the combination of points, assists, and rebounds, he will lead the Nets.
Yes, I strongly believe that. I'm laying on it. I'm not just standing on it. I'm sleeping on it. I'm laying on it. I'm lounging on it, bro. Relaxing. I'm A-Town stomping on it, bro. Bruh, I am sitting firmly on that hill. I'm not moving off that shit unless something strike different, bro. I'm not moving off that.
Well, he
Hey,
has this year to do it. He
right.
has this. He's going to get an opportunity.
We all want him to do it. We're just some of us is just more skeptical than you. Yo, it could be him. It could be Dayron. I don't care. I want to start winning things again. Let's even though I've watched the kid play. I watched him in summer league. It didn't look like he made any advancements. He didn't play tough in the paint. He's very like, how are you soft in summer league and you're letting 6'7" uh Danger and Cheney Johnson out
Outplay you
outplay you at center, like, and I
in the
and I
paint.
know you heard me say this before, Leaf, but
Well, yeah,
it's
the
it's
jump ball. Yep, I
like,
already know what you're
how
going
you
to.
don't how you the tallest motherfucker on the court and you don't jump the tip? That's that's a sign.
They're telling you something. That gotta be
That's
telling you something.
that's that's a sign. I'm not athletic. I don't
How
jump.
how you I like Danny Wolf,
The,
but
the,
I
how
the
like
you
him
thing,
too.
I
how
think
you
that
struggle to dunk.
the thing that,
How are
well,
you almost not making it to dunk?
he said how
He
you
dunked on
struggling to
somebody
dunk.
though. He dunked on somebody.
Yeah,
I
but
He
I
think
dunked. He
he.
mean,
dunked. He dunked on a few people, bro.
but it looked
I'm like,
close. I mean, it was
he dunked on a few people that had actually had more athleticism than him, bro. Like, I mean,
right. That's true. That's
I'm
true.
not, I'm not gonna sit
I'm
here.
not knocking his heart.
I'm
I'm
not.
not
Listen,
knocking.
the thing is that
He's a
with,
hooper
with
for sure.
a lot of these rookies, bro, and I know it's some that we don't like, bro. That we don't
Yeah.
got to pay attention to Ben Saraf. We don't got to pay attention to Drake Powell. We don't got to pay attention to them, bro. Like, it's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
But the players that we do have some type of interest in, whether it's 1% or 2%, doesn't matter what the percentage.
I
Danny
hope you're
Wolf
right.
is a part of that list.
I hope it happens, Leaf. I
Nolan
really
Trayor
do.
if Nolan Trayor and Yegor and Michael Brown is a part of that list, I believe Danny Wolf is a part of that list too.
Hey, can I?
Ben Saraf and Drake Powell, they could kick rocks, bro. Like, I mean, and I know the athleticism allows Drake Powell to still be
You,
lay deep in the hearts
it's not.
of.
It's not about that. He is right now the very best defender on the team. As a rookie, he guarded
As a
the
sophomore. Yeah,
best.
well, yeah,
As a rookie in his rookie year, whenever he came on the floor, he guarded the opposing team's best player.
and that's
Eh,
cool, bro. Like, and but the thing is,
But
like,
but
him,
that's a thing that you can hang on real life and say he has that.
Yeah,
If he
right,
he's
can
not.
add the other things, you got something, right?
right.
With Danny Wolf, okay, what's his version of defense? Like,
It,
Drake's reason for being on the team is he's the most athletic person on the team and he's the very best defender on the team. That's why he's not going nowhere. What is your thing with Danny Wolf that he has that is demonstrable, like that I could refer to it?
his overall versatility
Not not
offensively.
not predicted.
No, that's not predicted. I think his overall versatility offensively, bro. And this is not a stats thing. This is not a he didn't go up yo he punked out against Mitchell Robinson thing. This is not a he
No, but
didn't jump the ball thing.
what about summer
This
league
is the eye
though?
test.
But
This is the
summer
eye
league,
test.
he should have dominated. Like he should have looked way better than like he was on the floor with Cheney Johnson, and Cheney Johnson was looking like a 5 year NBA pro, and Danny Wolf was looking like, yo,
Then
I'm
listen,
trying to figure out where I belong.
you know what? I personally believe, bro. Like, yo, listen, if Danny Wolf did take his foot off the gas or he was taking it easy, fine. But my thing is that like we all gotta understand that Yegor had something to prove coming into the summer league, and he proved it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And he got a lot of paint touches, bro. Like, and he was he is our first lottery pick for a lot of people that don't really remember. He's our first lottery pick in the Brooklyn era, bro. Like, I wasn't around 1957 to see the Dodgers play their last game in Ebbets Field, but I was around in 2011 when that building that our esteemed host got on the screen was being built. You know what I'm saying? The one thing I can say is that Danny Wolf, in terms of his overall offensive versatility, bro, like, there's something there. He can make a good pass. He could play off the ball. He could play with the ball. He could play make at all three levels. He could score at all three levels. It's just not efficient enough because he's not getting the minutes. The thing is bro, like we saw him in his first start. He did have a flash, but that's a flash that you could go off of with a roster that's built like this. With a roster that's this piss poor, you have to put your faith in something. If we're throwing shit at the wall, throw something at the wall.
I hope so.
I hope so too.
Again, I hope so. This is not one of those things. You know, I'm quick to tell you that you wrong, that what you're saying is bullshit. No, what you're saying is not bullshit. Because if it's true, our team is in a way better place. And that's what I said if they're gonna be playing these games with Danny Wolf, that he's never gonna get better. You can't have him, you can't hide him from the punishment because he's a center and you playing him as small forward, right? That's just making the situation worse. That's making him softer. That's just giving him a crutch, playing him on smaller players. And if he just has to show it. That's all. That's all. He shows it. I'm back on the Danny Wolf train. I'm a Danny Wolf promoter. He has embarrassed me. He's made me look stupid. But so redeem me.
He's made you look stupid in flash moments, bro. Like, but when it was time to when he was thrown out there against Giannis, he put up 22 points in 24 minutes. These are the things that get ignored because like the second that some of these rookies that you believe in or don't believe in, it's sort of the same thing. You don't believe in Ben Saraf. Yo, he's proven. Yeah, see, he need to go overseas. Yo, you did believe in Danny Wolf. Oh, come on, bro. Like, yo, you ain't do nothing against Mitchell Robinson, and you can't jump the ball over Cheney, bro.
Nah,
Cheney Johnson.
I gave you a lot of
Instances that
instances.
people take, and then
You're
they
projecting
move,
him. You're
and then they
projecting him
move
at
on to
center,
more
and they play him as
isolated
small
incidents.
forward. Like,
Yeah, but
is
that's
is that true or not true?
that is true, but that's a coaching thing, and I agree with you that he's been
All
pulled
right, the coach is still here, right?
and he's been pulled in so many different directions. One day he's a small forward. One day, can I tell you a secret that a lot of people know, but
Where did they
nobody
play him
says?
in summer league?
Didn't he play that position in college too?
He played four in college.
He played the four.
Yeah, he played the four.
He
But
played
we had
with
him
a
at
real
we had him at
center.
the three. We had him at the three in some games last year. Let me tell
We had
you
him at the
something.
3 in summer league. He
Well, he was listed.
This
He
is
was
not
listed
a
at
this
five.
is not a dude that's ready for that action, yo.
He was
It's
listed at the
not.
five. He was listed at the five but it's a lot of players on our team that's not ready for that action. The thing is, you gotta they going through the learning curve. That's what they're going through, bro. And I understand that Danny Wolf is 22 years old, and in a lot of people's minds, he got one more year because he's gonna be 23 next May, and then you can't go past 25, and then we gotta wait for you. I
That-
understand that.
That's not wise because the Nets have 3 picks next year, and they don't have room for guys who have no future.
Right, I understand that, but we don't know if he got a future, bro. If we don't put him in the situations and put him in
Yeah,
a
I think
minute.
he's gonna play though. That we agree on. He is going
Right.
to
Yeah.
play.
Oh, he's
Right,
gonna play.
but
Yeah.
like my thing is that we can't focus on efficiency and inefficiency and these small little moments where he didn't post somebody up or where he didn't go for a block or where he didn't block a shot even though he's 7 feet. He didn't jump. We can't focus on that. We got to just move forward about what the things he can provide on a basketball court and his overall versatility at the 5. I believe can work. If we like the common denominator of this whole conversation is that we're throwing shit at the wall and we agree that we're throwing shit at the wall. Throw it. That's what I'm trying to get everybody to understand. If we throwing shit at the wall, throw it. Don't hold on to it. Throw it.
No, you right about the just throw stuff against the wall because look, me, I'm even though his offense has been terrible, his jumper has looked horrible. He looked out of place, out of sorts. I don't like his mental makeup, but I believe that Sean Marks and Jordy like this player and hope they can fix him. And I think they like Drake. I don't know how they feel about Danny Wolf, yo. I don't know. That one. mm.
I don't
Scott,
know
you've been
neither.
quiet. What do you think?
I think Day Day's it's Day Day's job to lose.
Yep, I agree
That's
with that.
that's it's Day Day's job to lose. Now, if he loses to Danny Wolf, that means Danny Wolf played well.
Right.
But to me, Danny is not a center. To me, he plays that four where he's a connector and a shooter. You know, his versatility is what you want to keep. I think Day Day is more of a center. You know, he's a bruiser.
Right.
You know, he's going to come into the paint. He's going to fight. I don't know if Wolf has that. I really don't know.
They need someone to collect their rebounds
Yeah.
because they're gonna shoot a bazillion threes, yo.
Yes, they are.
We are, but the thing is, I think it's more so rebound opportunities for everybody because when you have that type of spacing, it's one of the
No, but
like
it has to be one person on the floors.
I don't think that's the NBA today, bro. Like I think the
Nah, I do.
one person jobs is for bench players. That's the reason why they don't start, bro.
Mm.
Like if somebody's really good at one thing and they can't really stay on the court because they can't do everything else, that's a bench player in today's game. This is one of the reasons why Mitchell Robinson came off the bench.
Nah, OKC got a million defenders coming off that bench,
Yeah, they
and
do.
it's
Yeah, they do. But that's how their team is built. Our team is not built like that.
mm.
That's not how our team is built, bro.
They should think about it, don't you? Don't you agree?
Here's the thing. Do y'all believe?
I would like them to think like the Spurs.
Do y'all believe that we need to establish a play style?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
So
But
y'all
the thing is, I believe they've established the play style. It's just that Nets fans don't like it. I keep
like
hearing
that.
I keep hearing about pick and roll. I keep hearing about oh we're gonna play shooting middies and shit like I, I don't y'all not watching what this dude do? Like
Bro,
they
listen, bro. No, that's, bro. Everybody know, bro. We having the delusional optimist fan base, fan section, part
but
of our fan base, bro.
I don't necessarily think it's a negative thing. Every coach has their play style. It's just you got to make it work. You got to be accountable for making that thing work, and it has to make your players better. It has to put them in a position to do their best.
But
If that's what
player one, bro. Like we all know Musa Diabate is a light in the ass big, bro. Like, and the Hornets won a lot of games with that style. They just ran into a team, bro, that was just a little bit bigger than. I guarantee you, if the Hornets had to start to had that run at the start of that season, bro, they would probably be a top 5 seed, and they would have ran through the goddamn Eastern Conference the same way the Indiana Pacers did, because a lot of these damn space and pace run and gun teams, bro, a lot of these defenses don't have anything for, especially when they run 1 through 5 type of lineups where everybody can get you from 30 feet in. And that's
yeah.
what I'm trying to get through Nets fans' heads right now, bro, because Danny Wolf at some point is probably going to be at that powerful position, because outside of Julius Randle, who I don't think is going to be here for long, Danny Wolf occupies it. If we didn't have Julius Randle, Danny Wolf will occupy it, because nobody believes in Clowney, nobody believes in Josh Jefferson yet. Even though he just got drafted, bro. Like, so Danny Wolf has to be in the starting lineup to get accustomed to having started minutes at some type of point. Whether
I
if
think
he's
he's
at the
older than
center,
Josh
if he,
Jefferson. I think is older than Danny Wolf.
yes,
He
he is.
is. He
He is
is.
older
Yes.
than Danny Wolf, and we
Yeah.
Oh
picked him.
shit.
Yes. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Like, the one thing I can agree
Yeah,
with
he's got
people
2 years too. He got 2 years, or
the
he's
Yeah.
one
out
thing,
of there.
the one thing I could agree with PT on, bro, is that front office has somewhat of a type that they're looking for. They're trying to look for this aesthetically pleasing, more offensive, balanced version of Draymond. Yes, they are, and that's
Yeah.
what they saw in Joshua. Maybe they're not looking for. Maybe they're just looking for somebody that's just gonna shut the f up, answer the questions the way they're supposed to, and not be Cam Thomas or Kyrie Irving or Kevin Durant. Who knows? What I'm trying to explain to people is that
They
Danny
trying
Wolf.
to build. They're trying to build the Golden State Warriors in Brooklyn.
I don't think they're trying
I
to do that.
hate this. I hate this shit so
I, I,
much.
I, I don't think
But
they're trying
that
to
is
do that.
what they're trying to do. That's where
The-
the Aura Brothers is coming from. That's where all the shooting threes is coming from.
You
Like
got a point there. You got a
they
point
keep
there.
drafting 6'7", 6'8", power forward centers like Draymond. In 1 year, we got three of them, and I'm not even counting Tyler Bilodeau, who I think he'll be a small forward for us, but he's 6'7", power forward as well.
Right.
Like that's when we say you right, Leaf. Sean Marks has a type.
Yeah,
yes,
he does. He does.
yes,
Joshua Joshua
he does have a
Jefferson,
type,
He
but the,
does.
6'8" power forward.
but guess
Chaney
what?
Johnson, 6'8" power forward, six
Yeah, yes,
seven power forward.
Danny Wolf, 6'11", 250 pound player. I don't give a shit where you put him, player, bro. What Sean Marks doesn't realize is not only does he have a twin that he's looking at in Danny Wolf, bro.
Damn.
He has a unique, fantastic offensive ability that has yet to be unleashed. You got to unleash him. That's what you got to do. You put him on the court in sets. You put him on the court as a decoy. You put him on the court in any type of form in a 28 plus minute matter, bro. You are going to get plus. It's not a secret that Danny Wolf, and I'm gonna share a secret with y'all. The second that Danny Wolf started shooting 41% from the field, guess what? His minutes got nerfed because we were tanking. A lot of
That's
people don't
true.
follow. See, the thing is, everybody likes to go to the stat sheet, and the only thing they see is the season. They don't see the stretches of games that Danny Wolf had where he was shooting over 50% from the field and 41% from three and 80 something percent from the line, and it was a small sample size. And the reason why it was a small sample size is because we were tanking. If you put him on the court, bro, in a situation where we are competing, where Danny Wolf just came from Michigan and just came from these teams, bro, like what he said, bro, like he experienced winning in college, bro, and he knows how to play in winning sets and winning formulas, bro, you are going to get better results than 19 wins in a tanking season. You're going to get much better results than 19 wins. I promise you that.
You know what, Leaf? If what you're saying comes to fruition, we'll
We're in a great place.
be over a 30 win team with Danny Wolf doing just what he did in Michigan.
The thing is,
Yeah,
it's not about just Danny Wolf doing what he did in Michigan. It's about Danny Wolf being a piece to a starting lineup to where the defenses have to
What's
worry.
his stat line
2010 and 5.
2010 and 5.
next year?
If he's getting the minutes, that I think he's gonna get, it's 2010 and 5.
If he get 32 minutes, what's
2010 and 5. It's 20 plus, 10 plus rebounds, 5 plus assists.
Wow, that sounds like all-star
that's
numbers.
aggressive.
Word up.
And I'm being all
2010.
aggressive about it, bro. 2010 and 5 plus.
You saying he's a double-double.
Let me tell you something, Leaf. If Danny Wolf is our power forward and he doesn't do what you're talking about, he's out of here because they'll draft Cam Williams out of Duke, 6'11" power forward.
Well, here's the thing. The only way
Then
they
again,
draft.
they don't draft 6'11" power forwards. What am I talking about? Let me shut up.
Yeah, but the only way that they do draft a 6'11" power forward is if they have a top pick to draft him at, and they don't have no choice. That's the only way this happens. The only way the scenarios of the 7'2" Boonjay and the 6'11" Duke power forward
No, that's
and all these other players that you dreaming of, bro, like that's about to turn into these super demi 2K gods in real life, bro. Like they about to turn into that on the Nets. The only way that the Nets get them is that they are rewarded top picks, because you can't tank no more. So you can't say, so nobody can use the excuse about we didn't tank right, because there is no tanking to do.
right.
Right.
But they have 2 picks in the first,
Mm-hmm.
and they got a second rounder, and then they got 3 first round picks the year after. They're gonna be like the Spurs. If they could just pull this shit together, they're gonna be like the Spurs in OKC. They have so many draft picks. They're just sitting on the bench. The next nigga that asks for a big contract's replacement.
You know something about these picks next year, bro, that you keep talking about. First
Uh huh.
off, one of them, the one that we're supposed to own, we don't own. It's a swap with
Right.
Houston, bro, like that, and
Yeah.
that's one of the reasons why I'm putting this Danny Wolf plan to work. That's one of the reasons why I've been on the steamroll that I've been on, bro, for the past couple of weeks. And even though we got Mikal, even though we traded for Julius Randle, we got some muscle, and even though I knew our dumbass front office was going to be very, very careful and be very, very timid in the
If
damn
Danny Wolf,
players market, I understand how they are moving around. What a lot of people don't understand is that somebody needs to put their name in the pot.
if
Somebody needs to put their name in the pot, and the Nets front office can't really understand or know that that player is going to put their name in the pot until they actually do. Just like a lot of the Nets fans that's sitting on the other side of the fence of this conversation that I'm trying to put forth. I am in the goddamn doghouse with this. I'm not leaving it, bro, until this shit burned down. Danny Wolf, bro, like what Danny Wolf on 28 plus minutes per game is 20, 10, and 5.
yeah, yeah, if that happens, we are in a great place, my brother.
Yes, we
Yo,
are.
my phone is dying, and I'm
Yeah,
too
yeah.
far away from the
Yeah,
charger.
Well, we 2 hours in the show,
yeah,
so I'm
yeah.
gonna
We
end
are
the
two
show.
hours in the show, man. I gotta.
I appreciate y'all guys.
Yeah,
Word
yeah,
up.
Hey,
appreciate it.
I appreciate you. It's a
Yeah,
nice platform. We got to build each other up. It's important because
Yes.
at least when I talk to Leaf, it's a challenge. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least when I'm arguing
Oh,
so
y'all
I
gotta get up this show. I'm gonna let y'all.
yeah, I'll
Yeah,
talk to
later,
y'all later,
Leaf.
man.
Later,
Peace.
later, later, pod. Okay. That was Pod and Leaf. Okay, what's up, guys? I'm gonna end the show. What's up, X Ruler? You came the last minute, or you was there already? Yeah, so I appreciate everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We had a good show. I'll be back on not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow. Same time, around 9:30. I don't think anybody else is on tonight. It was just me. So I appreciate everybody. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Players for Keep was the winner of the Sports Watch. I will send that out to you this weekend. And thanks a lot, everybody. Peace.